Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Getting to Know You, an Owners Club exclusive podcast. Before we get started, remember to reach down, hit that subscribe button, give us a like on this video. Today, our featured guests are Dr. Jonny Monteiro and Dr. Courtney. Hi, guys.
Hello.
I like to just get right into it. So, Dr. Jonny, Dr. Courtney, who are you? Tell us about yourselves.
So me personally, my name is Jonny. I'm originally from California. I've been in Arizona for the last 20 years. Parents moved me out here during the 2008 transition there. And I went to school at ASU. I'm a physical therapist as occupation, more so transitioning more to entrepreneurship. Wanting to buy more businesses, scale my current business, and then also invest in single family homes, co-living style. That way I can help save on some taxes. But that's the strategy is active income through business buying and then wealth generation through single family homes.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Courtney, also a physical therapist by trade. Originally from the Midwest, so I'm originally from Iowa, and then found my way out doing some travel physical therapy assignments to the Southwest. And now I'm in Phoenix, Arizona with Jonny. And we have three big dogs, no kids yet. Three big dogs that take up all of our time and energy. They are the best. And I also, like I said, physical therapist, and I own my own online virtual rehab physical therapy company and like wellness coaching for women's health issues. So like pregnancy, postpartum, that kind of thing. And it's entirely online. So I have a lot more time freedom now. And as I've pulled back in that business, having PTs that work for me, now I'm focused on business acquisitions with Jonny, right? So we want to acquire more physical therapy companies or other medical field companies, and then anything service-based as well. And then aside from that, he's kind of talking me down the co-living route. So I guess we're going to do that. And then multifamily as well. So
Nice.
A couple different avenues that we're focused on.
How did you guys meet?
Vegas.
No more. I know what that means.
I was actually on a philanthropy trip. I'm part of a 2030 Club. It's a group of guys 20 to 39 years old, and we raise money for kids. And so we had just crossed our goal of raising $1 million. And then so we went to Vegas to go celebrate. And the rest is history, yeah.
I used to live in Vegas before I moved to Phoenix.
I lived in Vegas 99 to 2001, long time ago. Yeah.
Changed a lot.
It has. Summerlin was brand new.
Yes.
Red Rock Canyon golf course didn't exist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Over there. I lived in Henderson, like Green Valley area.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, I'm also a birth doula.
You can have them follow me online. I work at everyone online. I like kind of specialize with like more of the female athletes, like active, super active women that want to be able to like run and jump and lift again without having issues.
Yeah. Pelvic floor.
If anybody like that, bring them.
Important. So we've covered who you are, how you guys met, and a little bit of what you are working on. But I'm really curious, how did you get to where you are today? Like, what was that real estate journey up to joining Owners Club?
So I've always kind of had the itch for entrepreneurship. Like in PT school, half the time I was like, okay, how do I own my business? Everyone's like, no, just go work at a clinic. And I was like, well, I want to own my business. I don't want to trade my time for money the rest of my life. A lot of the strategy that I have now came from when we actually went to Greece in 2023, and I was gone and my business didn't make any money. And I was like, oh, I don't really have a business. I just have a job. And so what I did over these last couple of years is I started transitioning to investing more in single family homes, putting more in real estate, and then also hiring other therapists so that I can get out of the day to day. But yeah, it was at one time when I went to Greece and I was like, I am not making any money. I'm spending money, and this is the worst job in the world. And so that kind of fueled my real estate and then business journey. Really kicked it up a notch.
How about you, Courtney?
Similar story. Like, luckily my business is online, so I could work when we were in Greece, which was really nice. But from that point of view, like that, he's right. Like, it's like you might own a business, but if you're the day-to-day operator of the business and you're not there to operate the business is not making any money. As far as like real estate, I would say like I moved from Vegas to Arizona after I met Jonny. And that was my first like real kind of idea of like either sell my house that I just bought or I rent it out and do co-living. And I was just like, all right, screw it. We're going to do it and see how it works. And this was like 3.5 years ago. And that was kind of my first dip into everything of like becoming a landlord, finding tenants, and doing all of the things that you've never done before as like a young person who owns a house and never been a landlord before. And then as I like, grew my business and everything, I was like, wait, I actually really love business. I don't just love physical therapy. And I mean, that's kind of like my trade, but like at the end of the day, I'm like, I really love business. And so that kind of like sparked our interest of like, okay, how can we buy more businesses and become owners of businesses, but not necessarily work in the day to day? And that's kind of how we came about to like, okay, like we can do sub 2, but now we need more next level. Like we are in sub 2, and then we joined Owners Club this past year because we were just like so excited about becoming more owners of our businesses and being around other people that are doing the same, and not just being operators of the day to day and going to Greece for a month and not making any money.
So when Pace started his Owners Club pitch, did you already know that you wanted to join, or is it what he said that sparked your interest?
I would say a little both. Like we kind of went into Squad Up this past year being like, maybe we'll join, like, and then when he like started his pitch, yeah, for sure. We just like looked at each other. We're like, okay, let's do it.
We're in.
Pretty much.
So what are you currently working on today?
So we are actually under contract right now for a 24-unit multifamily that closes on July 30th. We have a couple other LOIs sent out on co-living. I think one of them is going to get accepted on a kind of sub 2 hybrid. So mostly growing and scaling my business. I'm opening up another clinic location in August, so less than a month. A lot going on right now. So trying to keep our plate full, keep it busy, especially with being an Owners Club. There's a lot of opportunities coming our way. We want to make sure we take advantage of them, as much as we can.
Yep.
Where are the multifamily and the co-living? Are they there in Phoenix? Or do you guys do business outside?
Yeah. Multifamily is in Mesa. It's like 15 minutes away, 20 minutes away from our house. And then the co-living is like a 4-minute walk.
It's like right down the street from our current.
It's super close. Yeah. That's what intrigued me the most because we're trying to get out of our home right now to buy primary, rent that out. And so if we can get close on the other sub 2, it's going to be really close together, very easy to manage, same neighborhood. So really excited about that.
Yeah. Is Pad Split in Arizona yet? Or are you guys going to manage it yourself? It is?
Yeah, we are going to outsource that for sure.
Yeah.
There's one thing I've learned about owning a co-living house. It's the management is hard. If you don't use like Pad Split or whatever. Yeah.
Nice. Lessons you learn along the way, right? Would you say that's the lesson you learned from your house in Vegas? Is that the lesson that you learned was not to manage it yourself?
Yes. And literally just last Wednesday, a week ago today, I went through my first eviction and had to go to court. So, I had to appear virtually. My attorney went and we won and we got her out. Like literally her last day was yesterday. So there's been a lot of lessons learned with self-managing, right? Because sometimes like property managements will just go through that process for you and just be like, hey, by the way, we're going through an eviction. As an owner, you're like, okay, cool, like whatever. But as somebody who's self-managing, I was like, this is awful. I don't want to do this again.
Yeah, it takes away your time, your sanity, some emotional pull, I'm sure.
Yes. Yeah. It was just like it wasn't really like a failure or anything, like something I'm not like super sad or upset about. Like it was stressful for sure, but like at the end of the day, I was telling Jonny, I'm like, this is just a really big lesson. Like this is just a really good lesson to learn because you can, learn about the eviction process, but you don't know how it goes until you go through it, right? Especially personally through it, like not myself being evicted, but like doing all of the steps, hiring the attorney, filing all the paperwork. Like I would have known nothing about that until I actually did it. And I'm like, oh, now I know,
Yeah.
That was one of the things I was telling Courtney. I was like, it's what you signed up for. You knew it was going to happen eventually. Like it sucks, but it was inevitable, like just based on the numbers and probability. So got that out of the way. Now now we learned.
Yeah.
Hopefully it never happens ever again.
Yeah.
Well, you're probably understand a little bit deeper why landlord-friendly states are so important.
Yes, absolutely. Like with Nevada, you can file that 7-day quit or pay rent notice like right away. Like Arizona, I think it's pretty similar too.
Yeah.
Like,
Such
let's stay in these states.
landlord-friendly states only.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So how could someone bring value to you if they're watching this video and they want to work with you? What can they bring to the table that'll help you?
We are looking for bird dogs. So we have already connected with quite a few. Actually, one of the bird dogs sent me this co-living house that's next to the one we have now. And so, being business owners, we don't have time to do the cold calling, the outreach, the sourcing of the deals. So I'd rather just team up with a bird dog. Pay them their fee. They make money. We get a good deal. Everybody's happy. So I would say probably bird dogging for businesses, multifamily, and single family homes for co-living. So if you guys are out
Absolutely.
there listening.
Yes. And then how do you like to be contacted?
I'd say probably email or text. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have our email. It's our shared email that goes to both of us. So we check it, 2 or 3 times a day. Sometimes I'll be in the clinic for 3 or 4 hours at a time where I can't check it, and in those cases, I just tell people to text me. It's easy. I can look at it and I can either give a voice note, respond, or a thumbs up or something. So those 2 ways would probably be best. Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram, I was going to say. We're both pretty active on our Instagrams, and getting into YouTube more. But yeah, Instagram is another good outlet for us as well.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone watching, please add some comments, give us a like, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of these episodes. Thank you guys so much for being here today, and look forward to bringing value to you and those bird dogs, bringing deal after deal to get you guys to go back to Greece or go to Italy or go wherever you want to go and still
get paid. Exactly. Yeah. Thank you for having us. Thank you for having you. You're an awesome host. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.